Josh has volunteered to be my customer. We're going to do a little mock sales presentation for you to kind of give you an idea of how to present these items to your customers. Hi Josh.
Hi Dale.
Hey, I'm excited to come and show you some new products that we're offering through Allison's Pantry. It's Wise Company emergency food. This one right here is a pasta Alfredo. Have you ever seen anything like that before?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, so traditionally food storage tends to come in number 10 cans, and that's probably how we're most familiar with it. And those number 10 cans usually have anywhere from 20 to 60 servings of food in them. And what Wise Company does it a little different, where they package in these 4-serving metal mylar pouches. The pouches are heat, light, and rodent resistant. It's basically a flexible number 10 can, and it only has 4 servings of food inside of it. So when you open it up, you can mix up those 4 servings of food, and then you're done. You can move on to a different. You can do cheesy lasagna the next day, or stroganoff the next day. You don't have this big number 10 can that you got to eat all the food out of. What do you think about that?
Well, that sounds pretty good because once you open, I've heard that once you open a number 10 tin, that you have to eat it all within 7 to 10 days, otherwise it starts losing its nutrition. And I'm guessing that wouldn't happen here because you only have 4 servings. You can just eat all of it and be done.
Yeah, and one of the reasons that that you need to, or one of the important things about the food is the way that it's packaged. Inside of this 4-serving pouch here, the contents are put into the pouch, and then nitrogen is injected into there. And it's a food grade nitrogen. What nitrogen does is it purges oxygen out of the container, and oxygen is what makes food go bad. And even the number 10 chem products have the nitrogen flush, but as soon as you open that, you're essentially introducing oxygen into the food, and so you have a fresh food. That's why this is such a great product packaged this way. The other great thing about our food is it works with just water. You can use hot or cold water. Very simple instructions. This is 4 servings. You need 4 servings of water. You mix it together in a container, and with boiling water, in 10 to 12 minutes, your food is ready. With room temperature water, it takes about half an hour for the food to be ready. But your food will be ready to eat with just water. You don't have to heat the water if you don't have a heat source. That's very different from a lot of the other companies out there that actually not only require you to boil water first, but once you add the contents, you have to simmer for another 20 minutes, which could be a major problem in an emergency where maybe the gas is shut off, or you don't have electricity, or something like that, right? So anyways, the next thing that's important that's different from many of the other food storage companies out there is our products are very affordable. On average, per serving, our products are about 30% less expensive than our competitors out there. So, I mean, when you're looking at a product, who wouldn't want to have a couple extra bucks and get just as good of a product? And then the product is very dependable. 25-year shelf life on that.
25-year shelf life?
25 years, yep.
Well, that seems a lot longer than most other that I've heard of. 5 to 7.
Yeah, 5 to 7.
Used to hearing.
You'll see a lot of 5 to 7 years with products that use oxygen absorbers inside of their product. And in fact, we have a product that's 5 to 7 years also that we use an oxygen absorber in. And they're really great for camping and backpacking and things like that. But if you're going to buy an emergency food storage, you might as well get one that has 25-year shelf life on it.
Okay, so for long term, I can just put this on my shelf and pretty much, well, maybe not forget about it, but feel secure in knowing that this is going to last for 25 years. This is it. Absolutely.
And the other great thing is that the food comes, the pouches actually come inside of a bucket like this. And so the pouches will be stacked in there, and so you can see on the top of the lid when it's put together, It has a nice groove to keep the buckets all stacked and in place, and they're square instead of round, so they can fit in a closet or under a bed or in a corner, wherever, and maximize your storage space for whatever area you need it to go in. It's a great design. So probably, maybe the next step is for us to get you a little bit of this food out for you to try. Maybe just a bucket to start out with, and have you give it a try and see if you like it, and then we'll get your long-term storage taken care of for you.
That sounds great.
All right. Thanks, Josh.
Sure appreciate it.
All right. Really is as simple as that. Just kind of giving them a brief overview of what the product is, explaining that to them the advantages of over a number 10 can, and the water. The water is huge because we are one of very few that do our food this way. Most of the other companies are all, you have to heat the food in order for it to work. And the package size, those are the things that you should really talk to people about, and that it's affordable. I think if you do those things, Allison Pantry Consultants, you will be very successful at helping people get their food storage going.
Perfect. Well, I certainly appreciate you coming down.
All right. Thanks, Josh.